window and seen mountains, cities, or other airplanes flying nearby. But there is also a flight that spends almost 10 hours flying only above the ocean, where nothing can be seen except the vast, silent view of the sea. There are only a few such flight routes in the world. Among them, the most isolated and mysterious route is over the South Pacific Ocean. This is where the most remote place on Earth exists, known as Point Nemo. LATAM Airlines Flight 800, which travels from Australia to Chile, passes near this extremely isolated location. This flight goes close to Point Nemo, where the nearest land is thousands of kilometers away. Point Nemo is so remote that airplanes are instructed to stay at least 400 miles away from it. Otherwise, in case of an emergency, sending a signal or getting rescue could become nearly impossible. Point Nemo is also known as the oceanic point of inaccessibility, which lies about 2,688 kilometers away from land in every direction. If an airplane were to pass directly above this location and face a disaster, its emergency signal might not be received by any radar. There would be no ground station, no rescue team, and no nearby landmass close enough to provide help. That is why LATAM Airlines Flight 800 maintains a 400-mile safety buffer while choosing this route. And if any issue occurs, the closest land would be Antarctica, while the closest humans would actually be astronauts aboard the International Space Station. Australia's Qantas Airlines also operates its Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner from Sydney to Santiago along a similar route. This route passes so close to the coastline of Antarctica that if an emergency landing becomes necessary, McMurdo Station would be the last possible option. However, this station is not permanently inhabited. During the winter season, only about 200 people stay there in a small medical unit. Just imagine if a plane carrying 300 passengers had to make an emergency landing in the middle of Antarctica. What would happen to them? There would be no hospitals, no proper infrastructure,